No, but let's just not get one. How about that? Okay. What's up? Welcome to the garage. No Supra today. Sold it. Oh, whoever it was left. Fixing the worst things on his. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's not thunder.
I don't think that was thunder. Mm. Sorry, y'all. If I get close to the thing, it's cause I'm trying to read comments because I don't have my contacts or glasses on today. Which my eyesight's not horrible. Like, I mean, I can read most of what's on there right now from here, even on my phone. But just so you know, if I do get close, it's cause I don't have my contacts or nothing in. My eyesight without my glasses and stuff's like 20/30, I think. So, hey Michelle, how are you doing? Did your mom have a good birthday? Oh, there's two people on here. Who else on here? Appreciate y'all joining. We're in the garage with no cars. Chris is back there, piddling. Piddling. Piddly. Yeah, that sucks. She's sick. I've been sick. So I felt bad for a while. I don't ever go to the doctor. And the only reason I even went this time was because Ashley worked there. And I was like, you know what? I feel pretty rough. I messaged Ashley. I was like, hey, give me an appointment for receiving because I knew I was going to be off early. Well, I started feeling better before I went to the doctor. Went anyway. I didn't have COVID or anything like that. I think it was just sinus infection. She put me on an antibiotic. So I quit taking my over-the-counter medicine. Well, I got dizzy and stuff again. So the doctor I seen over there told Ashley to tell me to keep taking my over-the-counter medication on top of my antibiotic, which was amoxicillin. And so I did that. And I started feeling better. But then yesterday, I felt rough again. And I don't know. I just felt pretty rough, but felt dizzy again a little bit stuff sometimes. But I felt pretty good today. So we'll see. Go back to work tomorrow. I might feel rough again tomorrow, not make it back to work. Hope she feels better soon though. I hate being sick. I hate being sick, but I don't go to the doctor. What sense does that make, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna make it look like it's a claw mark.
Okay. Okay.
You like it so far?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing so far. The bat that I just painted. I put that, I made it like, kind of like bed liner stuff. I sprayed it right there and I put tape over it, trying to make it sticky, but it didn't work.
Michelle said hey.
Hey, Michelle.
He's been okay, I guess. He was a little turd yesterday. He was okay earlier today, and now since we've been home in the garage, it's not really listened too well, but
I have your little here.
he'll be alright.
Here lately.
He's a teenager. What are you gonna do?
Here lately I've been listening to me.
For the most part, he does pretty good. He don't have his phone today, if I told you anything about how he was yesterday. He don't have his phone today, and he's not been on Xbox today. Did you get on Xbox yesterday at all?
Nope.
I don't think you did, no. Usually he's on Xbox every day. Lady.
I play
It's just
Fortnite.
Callie out there. Who else is on here? I see 2 people's on here.
Maybe
Is Andrew on here with you?
Yeah, maybe Andrew.
What do you hear, Callie? Lady? Is the other dog out there? I'm gonna let this dog out real fast. Come on. Come on. Good deal. How you doing, Andrew? So we drove the car around today, y'all. I know y'all actually know about the car and stuff, but we drove the car around today and it seemed to do really well. We did turn the boost up a little bit from the video before. The video before was on 9 pounds. Me and Chris went out today and drove it and made right around 12 pounds. I haven't looked at the log yet. I had it on auto tune so it would tune the like drivability part of it. Chris says he was tuning. Y'all sit in the video. I videoed some of it, but we put on auto tune to kind of auto tune some of the lower end. It's still really rich down low, just cruising around. What's up, Andrew?
I also did too.
And
Also, have you a channel?
we yeah, Chris got a video. Should be coming out. Is it already out? Did you post it yet?
Yeah, I posted it.
Okay, so Chris got a video out too. But anyway,
I was unsure though.
so we made 12 pounds in it today, 12 or 13. I'll have to go back and look for 100%. The gauge is a little off from the actual computer. Who knows which one's closer? I just kind of take the margin and split it. Most time it's within a half pound. So
For a little bit, we had the fans off.
yeah, we actually drove around today with the fans off just to see if it would stay below temperature, and it stayed. It didn't get over.
The highest it got was 186.
The highest it got was like 186, 187. It's got a 185 thermostat in it, so it's going to get that hot anyway. Even upwards, you know, Andrews, it'll get up as high as like 190 roughly with a 185. So we got up to 187, and I turned the fans back on because we was going to make a hit in it. So turned the fans back on so it wouldn't overheat. But made 11 pounds, no issues today. So 11, 12, somewhere in there. So we're almost back up to the power range we were at because it was on like 13 and a half before. And we've got a lot of room to go after that, but probably just gonna keep it kind of low. Probably does make a little bit more power on the same amount of boost now because all the head work has been done to it. But so it's probably actually making a little bit more power than it was.
I'm saying it's probably making around 400 horsepower.
That's probably making a little more than that. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really care about horsepower numbers. Y'all know that. I chase the time at the track. I don't chase dyno numbers. I actually seen Nigel today. We were out and about and seen Nigel and talked to him for a few minutes today. Hey, Chris. Hey, y'all. There ain't nobody over there. That light just came on that. It's a motion light. It just come on and there's nobody over there. That light just came on. But anyway, I want to leave it kind of where it's at for the winter. I want to kind of leave it where it's at power-wise for the winter, and just kind of do some content with it over the winter, clean everything up a little bit, and hey man, I can show you some videos. Yeah, but you were over there, Goofy. Chris, get down. I can show you some videos, man. It's if you believe in that stuff, you know, I've got some videos for you, man.
Oh,
I've actually
yeah.
had, I don't know if y'all ever heard of them, First in Fright. They do YouTube and stuff. They haven't done much of it anyway. They actually come over with their equipment one time. But anyway, I just kind of, I don't know. I don't really. I want to chase a number, but I don't really want to race it all the time. I just kind of want to enjoy the car. So we put, obviously, you know, put the dash and stuff back in it, and put door panels in it. I'm going to leave the carpet out. I was going to put carpet back in it, but I think I'm just going to take the seats out and fix that hole that's in the floorboard and like bed liner the floor, something like that. Appreciate the lock. But yeah, we'll just do something like that. You know, I would like to see if the car, if we could get it to go a 680, 690, but I don't know. I just want to enjoy it, take some people for rides in it, get their reactions, do some videos, do some content of us out driving it about and stuff like that. But we'll see. But the head has been shaved a total of 10 thousandths now. That's not that much, really. I mean, it is, but it ain't. So it had been shaved 8 thousandths by the guy that done it the first time, and he lapped the valves and all that, made sure everything's sealed up good, and done all that. And then on which y'all probably already know all this, but and then on the valve springs, I did put aftermarket valve springs in it. I put Brian Crower valve springs in it because when he tested them, they were 30 pounds off from each other.
Who's Brian Crower?
Most definitely. He's just a well-known guy for it's a brand name, pretty much. But anyway, I put those valve springs in it. I just put single valve springs in it because we got stock cams. We're not turning the car like 8,000 or 9,000. So we're going to, you know, it seems like it runs better. Obviously the valves were leaking a little bit and probably floating the valves a little bit with the weak valve springs, with them being 30 pounds off from each other. So it seems like it comes in harder, and it seems like it makes more power on same amount or less boost. But we ain't had the car running good in a while, so well, we'll see. But it's back.
We running 12 and it felt like we were driving 15 pounds.
Yeah, well, he ain't really been on 15 pounds with that turbo, but even on 9 pounds, it felt like it was about where it was before on 13. I don't think it's that much of a difference. I think some of that has to do with not driving the car, you know, in a good while. But it felt really good on 9 pounds, and I turned it up like 2 rounds on the boost controller today because it's a manual one, and it made 12. So it felt really good on 12 pounds.
Okie dokie.
We may turn it up as much as 14, 15 and leave it there. Look, he's got claw marks on it. He made claw marks. Looks pretty cool. We'll just have to, we'll have to clear it because that'll rust if you don't.
Yeah, I know.
So we'll have to clear it one day. Yeah, I don't, man, here's the thing. I don't want a full-blown race car. You know, like, honestly, the car's farther than I wanted to go anyway. You need to back up some before you kick it. Obviously, the car's farther along than I wanted to go. I really didn't even want to put a cage in the car, but we done it safety-wise. So the car's actually farther along than really what I wanted it to be.
So if y'all, you go.
Go ahead.
So if y'all are wondering what this is for, you know how baseball bats have them caps? Well, I kind of accidentally broke the top off of it, and I just put tape around it to fit this window cleaner bottle top thing.
Spray can cap.
Breaking cap.
There you go.
And then I put texture on the top of it because I named it the rough square. The rough square.
Exactly, street car. Hey, me and Chris took it out. Boy, no. Me and Chris took it out today, and we drove it. Oh man, I know y'all ain't familiar with this area, but we drove it down here to Johnson Bridge, drove it around Johnson Bridge, drove it down another road, a couple other roads. We probably drove it like 10, 15 miles a day. Probably 10. I'd say 10 miles.
I think it's probably around 15.
So we drove it like 10 miles a day. There you go. That's a bottle rocket launcher is what Andrew said. You make a bottle rocket launcher. Hey, we got some fireworks in there. But, I mean, honestly, that's, you know, Yeah, he got there. He probably is. He probably dreams about that every night.
What?
Taking me out. He said, Michelle said, Chris going to take you out. Yeah. He's going to swing out bat, hit me in the back of the head. I ain't going to see it coming because he's behind me. But, I don't know. I just got to where, as far as the YouTube goes, I like filming whole races. There's a lot of people that do the whole race car. This is what we done today. You know, this, that, and you don't see like all the races because a lot of them, when they get taken out, they just in their videos, you know, or if they're filming their car with their team. And it's not a bad thing. I enjoy watching those videos. I don't want to be another one of those. I want to be something a little different. Like, I mean, I don't know if you watched this video or not, but of Darlington, but I was trying to kind of talk a little bit through it. I want to do that, be more interactive with things like that, and let people know who won what, and try to learn the cars a little bit more. Like, there's some people I don't know, and stuff like that, but I'd like to do things like that, and then obviously our normal mechanic stuff that we do around here and stuff. And also, oh yeah, Chris has got his contacts in today.
Yeah.
They're bothering him evidently.
Yeah.
Quit rubbing them, they're gonna fall out. But then I want to do like I said, like the ride along videos or car meets. You know, we went to that Slammed Enough show, which we didn't take anything, but we went. That was pretty cool. Not really my kind of car builds type deal, but my neighbor over here that we painted the bumper for, he was in it, so we decided to go. Had a good time. There was actually some other people there that we knew with a group of guys from out here in Hickory called Team Tensi. And Team Tensi, I think is the name of it. Tensi, Tensi. Tensi. But they were there, and I know one of those guys. Talked to him a little bit, and actually met a couple of the other ones. So really cool guys, really nice guys. Just want to have fun. Take it to some car shows. Enjoy the car instead of having to break it and fix it all the time. Honestly, I would like to. Eventually, the transmission's got to come back out of it. 5th year isn't working. I think I know the issue, but it's been like that. 5th year's not been in there.
Oh, we're gonna take the transmission
Well,
out.
eventually I want to fix it, but eventually we're gonna fix it. But I'd like to put a little bit better seat in it with some cushion in it, and I would like to do a drag and drive with it. I think that would be really cool. It'd be fun to do.
Oh, you know what'd be really cool? Is if I put the I forgot what it's called. Epoxy over it.
See that? Read. You got some too.
Yeah.
He's got some. Just not up here. It's about time for him, honestly. He's had them in all day. It's about time for him to take them out.
I don't feel like going back down there now.
No, not right
Too
now.
cold.
We'll go down there in a minute.
It makes
go
my
down there.
bones hurt.
We'll go down there in a little bit. Hey, I got a violation on TikTok the other day for hate speech. I went on live. Yeah. I don't know what I said that made them mad, but they hit me for hate speech. They didn't do anything. I mean, I guess it was just a warning or something. I don't know.
Hate speech?
I've been going on TikTok live a lot because there's a lot of people. There's more people that get on the lives there than here.
Can you not have your own opinion?
It depends on if they don't like what you say, Chris, eliminate you. Just think about it. Just like whenever you were in the truck, whenever I got that strike for you revving up the Ford truck for child safety. If they don't like it, they can hit you for it. You got to be careful. Yeah, right. I mean, y'all know me. I'm not a hateful person. Like, I'm not. We were just talking about things we did and didn't like, and they got me for hate speech. I don't know, whatever.
And it was our
y'all like the
stuff.
shirts?
And it was our stuff we was talking about.
Well, one of them wasn't. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Opinions are opinions. I wasn't hating. I even said in it that, hey, you know, it's not my thing. You know, I respect what they do, but it's not my thing. And it's like they hit me with hate speech. Sure enough, it's crazy. You know they heard that, right? Golly, you see what I deal with?
I don't know if I should put any more marks on it or not. I don't
That's true. Something like that. I mean, we actually wasn't talking about my car. We was just talking about other things. But it's possible that I might have said I hate this, but I didn't mean like that. Like it wasn't hate speech. You know? I don't know. Ain't a big deal. I'm not sweating it. They didn't do anything. If they would have, it's whatever. It's TikTok. So this is kind of like what we're talking about doing. We've got, I'm not stripping, I promise. We got t-shirts as well. It's got the same thing on the back. Yeah, exactly. I know. Hey, so, okay, I'm not going to say it on here because I don't want to get flagged for it. But, you know, we shorten the word transmission for cars, you know. So Turbo John was actually working on something, and he said the hyphenated word instead of saying transmission, and they gave him a warning strike for it. I found that out through Courtney. Courtney was talking to me a little bit about some stuff because I told him about my strike I got, and he told me about that happening to Turbo John. Got a warning.
I guess it's because
Don't say it.
I ain't gonna say the shortened word.
But yeah, instead of saying the whole word, you know, he said the little shortened part word that we always say in mechanics, and they flagged him for it. Unfortunately. Chris, stop. Don't get me in trouble on here.
I won't. I just went.
Don't get me in trouble. Stop. Goofy kid. See what I'm saying? He don't learn. Tell him not to do it, and he does it anyway. Hey, right, yeah. Well, the bad thing is so many people get triggered over that stuff anymore. Things like that. Like, I guess they just hit him for it, man. Somebody probably saw it or heard him say it, and it was just like, nope, not gonna happen. I don't know. Whatever. I try to be real careful. Like, I know I asked people about putting up a video of shooting.
I hear a beeping.
I ain't worried about it. I asked about putting up a video of a shooting. Well, I was going to, but I didn't. I had all the video and I deleted every bit of it. And the reason why is because if I get 3 strikes within 3 months, then they delete my whole channel. So I tried to be careful kind of what I show, what I don't show. I've actually changed some of my settings on my YouTube and things like that. Be careful, son. Hey, you got to be careful what you do, son. You understand? You understand? You can't do things that could get you hurt. You know why? Child endangerment. Exactly. So you need to be careful, okay? So just one of those things, man. We just try to be more careful. But I had a whole video ready, and I've got my cruise video ready, but I try to download it from my app that I use to back up, Goofy. Get that. Chris, please stop, son. I tried to upload it from my app that I use to edit, and it won't upload to my phone. I've tried it multiple times. I can't get it to upload, so.
You can go check out my channel.
We're going to, well, I've got some shorts, but I'm trying. I got a couple videos I need to make and delete. And when I get those deleted, I got one that I'm working on for today. When I get it done and get it deleted, then off my phone, then I'm going to try to upload it again.
We need to keep this.
That's an oil filter wrench. You need to put
I
that
know,
in my
we need to
toolbox.
put that
So
like this.
once I get that stuff done, I'll try to upload it again. I have to upload it in 4K, but I think is one of the issues because my GoPro records in 4K. So I think that I have to upload it in 4K. And it's like a 40-minute video or 60 or 80 or something. I don't know. It's a long video. I've almost thought about trying to cut it in half somehow, but unfortunately I spent like an hour or 2 editing it, and I don't want to have to try to start over. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but my video of the cruise is coming. I just haven't. I've tried. I've tried. I just gotta do it. But Chris said he's got his up on his channel.
And it's just Andrew Michelle, so I don't know.
It's all right. You never know who might go back and watch this because the lives post. They post his videos after you do it. Yeah, well, they can unless you delete them. Another reason I don't have music going. But whatever. Chris, easy. Music. I'm serious. They'll get you for it, son.
What?
Yes. They will copyright you for music.
Even
and stuff.
Jingle Bells?
It doesn't matter. It's copyrighted.
I mean Jingle Bells.
It doesn't matter. They'll get you, son.
That's
Trust me.
insane. That's goofy. That's goofy.
But
I hear the dogs.
yeah, I hear the dogs out there. Is it dark yet?
Let's see.
Getting
No, not yet. Hey, what y'all doing? Oh, sorry, Cal. She's taking a big old dump. Took a big old dump right in my face.
There you go. I'm gonna move some stuff around. I'm gonna leave it on live, but I'm gonna move some stuff around because I need to get the car in here before it gets too dark. It's not really bad yet, but I just don't want to have to do it in the dark. I'm gonna move some of this around. I didn't get nothing done I wanted to do today. I was gonna clean off all this up here on the.
Got the car running the right way.
I was gonna clean all this off on my loft and do that. And don't kick at.
I didn't mean to.
Yes, you did. You moved it with your foot. Don't do that. But I am gonna move my welders around and move them right fast. So I know y'all are watching. I promise I ain't trying to be rude or nothing. I just want to do this right fast and get the car in here so that it don't get dark on me. It's just got headlights, but we got some smoke machines here too.
Not real smoke.
Smoke machines for Halloween and stuff. What are you doing, love?
Trying to work on this.
Actually, you don't have to move my welder to get the car in here.
You need me to help you direct you?
No. You think you need to do me?
Huh? Yeah?
Why? Why do you need to help direct me?
Yeah. I know where. I don't know if you know where the walls are.
Southern twang. Also, y'all, since y'all, I guess Andrew's the one still on, Andrew and Michelle won. We're going to do this little logo right here on some beanies and hats. So that's the plan. I want to do t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts, hats, and beanies is what I want to do. And they won't be expensive because, I mean, we ain't doing nothing fancy, so they're not going to be that bad expensive. And then we got to get a site up to sell them. Oh, both of these are on here? It says one up at the top. That's why I was saying one, but yeah, so we're gonna do this logo on beanies and hats. Son, stop. Why are you cutting on that?
I'm trying to cut the tape off.
Chris, I said stop. So we're gonna do this logo on the beanies and hats, and then the shirts and stuff will look just like this with the logo on the back, or the stuff on the back. Hey, I'm gonna go start this car and pull it in. Cold start still sucks on it, so don't judge me from the cold start. If y'all knew, you're anyway.
I've got y'all to myself. It's cold. Y'all, this is my little bat so far. Got that much, and then I did this with bed liner. Actually, it's bed liner. I put tape on it, try and make it sticky. Try and get the glue to come off of it, off the tape, and it didn't work at all. But yeah, there's probably a lot of stuff y'all can't see on here. I ain't freezing. Oh, I am? Oh, I don't know then. But I put flake in it. I put gold flake. And I put a little bit of all colors on it. I put like blue. First I sprayed blue. And then I sprayed green. And then I sprayed a little bit of black. But yeah. I don't want to start. What's got under the hood of that thing?
Gerbil?
I think I should put I forgot what it was from Fast and Furious, where the guy asked, do you think I should put something?
More than you can afford, pal. Ferrari. There's one of our shop dogs just came in.
Where Paul Walker gets in trouble in the
Am I freezing, Chris? No, he's just a little. He's just he's a wimp. Come on, please. There's another dog.
I just saw a foot. I just saw a foot. Like that.
Oh, hey. Come on in. Huh? I'll be right back. Hold on. Yes, it is on E85. Thank you, I appreciate it. Have y'all seen the exhaust? I'm sure you have. Here. Well, I can't move the phone because I don't have good signal in here. My Wi-Fi's not working. Yeah, it's on E85. I've tried. It's just like, it's not getting enough fuel or something. I don't know. It's like it's not getting enough fuel, but it's getting too much fuel at the same time. It's a weird situation, but we'll get it figured out. We literally just got to, this is the second day that I've even drove it since we got it running, so. And some of it is operator error of starting sequence, like knowing what I can and can't do to get the car started correctly, or, you know, the right, easy way. I would love to be able to do it. They say when it's cold, which is probably, hey, Chris,
Yeah.
stay out of that drawer. What's the temperature say on that thing over there? And it's probably warmer in here than it is outside. It says 47. Yeah. So, I mean, it's 40, 45, 48 degrees. And it's not really, 100% as far as tuned, but yeah, I've got one of those little testers. I'm not too worried about the cold start. Like, it's aggravating sometimes, but I'm not too worried about it. I had it where it was starting pretty good.
Sounds like an apple in here.
I had it where it was starting pretty good there for a little while, and I just, whenever we redone everything, it is what it is. We'll get it figured out. Hopefully, eventually. But yeah, I gotta actually get some more E85. I've got a couple gallons left, and I'm out. I got 2 5-gallon jugs I go fill up in Hickory. Now that it's running, I'll definitely be going through more E85 though.
Looking for the
I can actually, well, obviously I can, but this actually, if I put a sensor in it, it's got, this computer is, Flex Fuel type stuff, so I could put a sensor in it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
What, son?
You know where you put that other black heater?
You're not gonna use it. If you're that cold, we can go inside.
Well, I am that cold. My hands are frozen.
Well, then go around to the other side of the door and lock this door up, lock the garage up. You hear me? I did find, so I don't know how good it'll work. I'm gonna chance it because it's only like $60, I think, 50, $60. They make a thing for this thing because they don't have a heater in it, but they make a thing that is like an all-in-one heater core type thing, and you run your hoses to it, and it has a blower motor in it as well, and it has 4 ports to run tubes from, to run like a little heater. So I think I'm gonna do that. It's only like $60. It's like, it's worth the shop. Like, me and Chris drove it today, and with the windows up, Chris, with the windows up and just driving, even with it only being like low 50s, it really wasn't that bad today. So if I had something just to knock the chill off, I had something just to knock the chill off, like obviously we're not going to drive it when there's snow on the ground. We're not going to drive it when it's raining unless we get caught in rain, just due to having the Hoosiers on it. But I might even actually, look for, actually I'm not gonna look for a set of wheels. So the wheels that are on the front, I don't know if y'all can see them, they're just black wheels. I've got the other 2 for it. I might just put them on here and drive it around most of the time, being as we're really not gonna run it on the track that much. And I might eventually look for a different set of wheels for it. If I do find a set used that are 17s that I like, then, you know, I could run them because I got those with the tires on them, because the front ones are 17s. But I don't know, I'm not really worried about that, the wheels on it. The black wheels don't look too bad. I don't know if you can see them, but the wheels that were on the car are on the white car now, which I'm not taking off the white car. They look too good on it. I got to quit calling it the white car and the black car though, because this car is gray now. And on top of it being gray, the white car is not going to be white when we paint it. So see if I can walk around in here without it cutting off on me. Y'all tell me if it starts glitching, okay? I'm frozen. Let me turn my now. Y'all tell me if it comes back on. It may or may not come back on. Did it come back? Yay. The Wi-Fi wasn't working earlier. Let me know if it freezes again. So hopefully we got some stuff coming. I got an oil leak on that AN fitting, which is one reason I was gonna clean the loft out today. I wanna get me a turbo guard for that. So that'll be done. I'm gonna clean up this wiring and stuff. As you can see, I got my wires. I did the zip tie trick on that. Did a zip tie trick on that. And we got the coils and stuff over there. The LS coils have moved over there. Catch cans down here. I eventually want to run the hoses through the firewall into the back and put a puke tank back there. I also want to change this intercooler piping. I want to go off of here and run like 130 degree, 130, 135, 140, something like that. Off of that, drop this alternator down to the bottom and run the piping over to here, down to the intercooler. And of course, so that way it'll go from the intercooler or from the turbo to the intercooler up and across, and it don't run over the turbo stuff. For one, it'll clean the engine bay up. For another, it'll get away from that heat. So we got a lot of cleaning to do, but my 4-inch, I need a 5-inch circle thing to go on the outside of that just to clean it up. But I'll need to repaint this fender because it crackled on me, and Ashley said don't repaint it. So Ashley's telling me not to repaint it. What do you think? Probably won't. I got the paint to repaint. I could actually repaint the whole car, but I ain't really that worried about this thing as far as paint. Everybody sees this view right here coming down the road, and they're just like, you know, instantly gets people's attention. No front bumper, big intercooler, LED headlights, and then they realize it's a Supra, or some people think it's a 240 or RX-7. Well, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get down here and see if we want to go ahead and fix something to eat. I think we might be going to look at some lights here. Right. So I think we're gonna go look at some lights, get something to eat. Well, we'll probably eat here. Get something to eat. Go look at lights, and call it a day, man. I got some of that stuff down from up there. I gotta get up there and do it. And we're got a lot more coming. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. You always watch the videos. You always comment. You always like, always give advice. Like, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. So, if I don't get to talk to you, which hopefully I do, if I don't get to talk to you, I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. And we'll see y'all next